Welcome to our user guide video for Infusionsoft. Today, we will be discussing the campaign builder of the marketing category. In Infusionsoft, we follow a certain marketing strategy that has proven to be very effective and, simply put, logical. It's called lifecycle marketing. I will not go into the details of lifecycle marketing as it will have to be a separate video. But to summarize it, it begins with a very logical step: attracting traffic. We use resources that generate awareness of your web presence like pay-per-click ads, social media activities, partner referrals, networking, etc. Then, we capture the leads. You can do it by making a free offer that has value provided that they sign up on your web form. If they do that, they automatically become a contact record. Nurturing the prospects is one of the most difficult tasks in this process. We have to create sequences that will keep them interested in us so that we could persuade them to making that purchase. But with Infusionsoft's automated sequences, all that is a breeze. Then, we turn these prospects into sales. That step is called convert sales. And since they have made that purchase, we will have to deliver the merchandise. But we shouldn't stop there. Infusionsoft aims for repeat business. Thus, we upsell customers by offering relevant products that are related to the buyer's interests. Then, in order for you to grab referrals from your captured leads, you can offer a referral partner program so that we can motivate them to help make more sales. How do we do that? Rewards. We reward them for every realized effort that turned out with positive results through commissions. Commissions and commission configuration settings are discussed in a separate video. Then it goes on and on. Now that you have an overview of how lifecycle marketing works, we can now create a new campaign. Let's begin. Log into your Infusionsoft account. Activate the main navigational window and head on out to Marketing. Click on Campaign Builder. We will have to create a sample campaign in order for me to show you the functions and effects of each step. Click on Add a Campaign. Let's name this Campaign X. Click Save. In the lifecycle marketing model, the first step is to attract traffic into our website. So the first thing we gotta do is establish our traffic sources. Traffic sources are entities where you expect your clients to come from. The traffic sources available are as follows. Blogs. Maintaining a blog is tedious and takes a lot of time and effort to maintain, but it is one of the best sources of organic traffic. Facebook and Twitter. Social media is the most popular marketing tool ever created. It may be the fastest word spreader, faster than the word of mouth. The faster it reaches the many, the better the outcome. YouTube is the undisputed largest video hosting site on the planet today. It also has the capability of linking back to your landing page with its newly integrated features, providing you with more organic traffic. A webinar is a great way to entice people to learn how a specific industry niche runs and results to many qualified leads. Although it has been said that traffic sources are not lead sources, but with webinars, leads are being lured into filling out your web forms requesting for free educational materials or company information, thus resulting to contact records piling up. Direct mailing is a very good source of leads. It gives a personal, professional, and comprehensive coverage of what message you want to convey directly to a person. But remember that this marketing tool is US FTC regulated, so you need to acquire permission from the mail recipients to send them emails before you could send them any. Infusionsoft's Email Builder is a convenient, user-friendly tool that can help you create your emails and fire out automatically depending on your customizable configurations. Watch our user guide video on creating email templates in our template section of the marketing category. TV ads and radio ads are the more conventional methods of generating traffic or even leads to your website or business if you have the adequate resources to support it. Partners refer to referral partner programs that you have incorporated in your website. We have a user guide video on Infusionsoft's Referral Partners program. Please watch it for more information. Leads resulting from a website are considered organic leads as well, wherein prospects contact you directly using the contact information you have provided on it, whether through a web form or from a direct telephone call. Organic leads is an icon used to describe leads that go directly to your website. They are from search engines such as Google, Yahoo, or Bing. Existing list means that you have an existing database of leads that you use for blasting out your campaigns. And of course, other methods you use to initiate or increase traffic to your business that are not listed here. Expand the traffic sources menu and drag the icons of your preference. Line up the icons vertically, then expand the goal section. In order for us to capture this prospect, we will offer them a free $50 voucher which they can use to purchase any of our products for a limited time if they opt in our web form. Drag and drop the request for information icon. Double-click on the icon label and replace it with free $50 voucher. Then double-click the icon. You will be taken to the web form page where you can customize the design of your web form. There are 4 tabs in this page: Design, Thank You page, Setting, then Code. Right below it are text tools. A window containing snippets, layout designs, and style are available for use. The snippets provide you with fields that you could just drag and drop onto the web form canvas. Try this. Click and drag Name and drop it into the canvas on top of the Submit button. The field settings will automatically open for you to configure. Check the field you want to be included in the web form. Then, switch Required on or off if you want these fields required or not. Click Save. Usually, the fields for a web form are first name, last name, email, and telephone number. Additional fields may be added if you deem it necessary. The Other field allows you to add additional fields like company, job title, website, or you can specify a field of your own. You can rename its label, which is the label of the field that will appear on the web form. Switch it to Required or not, then save the changes. Radio allows you to put in a field where the customer can choose an answer that you can specify, like a question that is answerable by yes or no, or something like that. Upon choosing radio, the settings dialog for that snippet automatically opens. In this dialog, you can set a consequent action when a certain choice is made. Like if the customer chooses the answer on top, what is the effect? In this case, what tag would you like applied when it is chosen? Click on the field to expand the drop-down menu for your choices. Repeat the same step to set the condition for the next field. Then, choose whether by default a choice is already selected or not when the web form is accessed. Use the checkbox snippet if you would like the customer to indicate interest in a certain offer or product. For instance, you can rename the field, sign up for the weekly newsletter, or send me new offers notifications. Then set the tag in the settings once this field is checked. Switch here if you want this pre-checked by default, and set the alignment of the snippet. Click Save. The address snippet, of course, will give you the address fields. In these settings, you can rename the fields. Hover your mouse over to the blue question mark to know what the field is for. For instance, if the field is for a city, make sure that your label will be asking for the city of the customer, as this will be automatically recorded in the contact record of that customer. Indicate if this is required or not. Then click Save if done. Insert a CAPTCHA to avoid spamming bots to use this web form. The referral partner snippet allows you to request the customer to enter his or her partner. In the settings dialog, set the parent of the referral. The parent referral partner is the contact who referred the contact to your referral partner program. Set this field to none if you do not have 2 or more payout levels in your referral partner program. In the programs field, you will be asked which commission program this contact record will be added to and removed from. In choosing, hold down Control and click on the programs if you need to make 2 or more choices. Indicate if you want the referral partner to be notified of new leads or a new sale. The credit window specifies how many days the referral partner will be eligible to the commission program. If you leave it blank, eligibility is unlimited. The content snippets are provided in case you need to put any content on the web form. These snippets are similar to the ones that were discussed in the user guide video for the email builder. Remember that the text tools are activated where text can be edited and configured are used. You can change the font style of the text. You can bold, italicize, or underline text among other things. But most importantly, you can hyperlink the text like if you have terms and conditions on a separate page. Let's move to the layout options. Activate the header and footer if you want the web form to have such items. In here, you can set the alignment of the labels, the position of the labels, and the widths of the form and the field. Choose the style you wish to be applied to your web form. Click through each style to see preview. The thank you page can either be a page in your website or the one that you can build within Infusionsoft. Right under the tab, choose from the drop-down menu and choose Thank You page if you want to build it in Infusionsoft. Or choose web address to enter a URL to take customers to a thank you page created externally. Check the tick box if you want the contact person's record to appear somewhere on the external thank you page. Check this tick box if you wish to auto-populate this form with the contact's information when visited from an Infusionsoft delivered email. This applies when you're using a web-hosted JavaScript web form. Select the criteria in the drop-down menu that Infusionsoft will use to recognize a duplicate contact. When a duplicate record is found, the contact record will be updated. Notify one or more persons whenever this form is filled out. Separate email addresses by a comma. Enter the email subject. Moving on to the Code tab. You are given 4 options to install your web form. Number 1. Copy and paste the JavaScript or HTML code of the web form to your site yourself. This is with the assumption that you are knowledgeable of coding. Or, email your webmaster and we will send him the JavaScript snippet and HTML code with installation notes. You can use the hosted version by copying the link to your email, Facebook, or in your tweets. Select which type of link you wish to choose. The pretty URL can be customized for SEO purposes. Or you can simply share this web form straight from here to your Facebook and Twitter. Be sure to authorize your accounts by clicking on Edit. By default, the link that appears here is the Infusionsoft hosted web form. If you have the URL for the externally hosted web form, override it here and click Save before sharing it. Switch your web form to ready. You may test it if you wish. Click Test. Then, go back to the campaign by clicking the Back to Campaign button. In setting the goal settings for the Request for Information icon, in this case, the free $50 voucher, hover your mouse onto it. Click the small icon on the lower left corner of it. Choose the goal setting that you think is applicable to this step. There are many types of goals available for your use. Sign up for newsletter if you aim your prospect to sign up for a subscription to your newsletter. Register for an event if you have an upcoming event. Attend an event, which may be consequential to registration. Request for information if your goal is to fill up a database of contact records to nurture and eventually either download a product or purchase them online or allow you to give them a call. Initially indicate interest is a goal consequential to another goal like request for a meeting, attend a meeting, or event. Once they opted in, we have to deliver what you promised, and in this case, the free offer. Expand the sequence section and click and drag the email confirmation request icon. This is used when the email address is a prerequisite to the sequence. Email addresses will come in handy when you also run an email campaign. I would suggest that email addresses should be required. Once they confirm the email, we send out nurture sequences, which could be in the form of reminders of the $50 voucher that they could use. For example, emailing them that the voucher will expire in 7 days, then after 4 days, remind them again that it will expire in 3 days, and on the expiration day, remind them that it expires today. Click and drag a sequence and rename it Nurture Sequence. Double-click the Nurture Sequence icon. Place a delay timer right after the Start icon. Double-click on it to configure it. By default, the delay is usually 3 days after the start of the campaign. Let it run on a weekday. Choose the time when the email campaign will run. Click Save. Expand the communication section and drag and drop the email icon onto the canvas. Double-click the email icon to configure it. Fill in the necessary fields. On the subject line, it is advisable to use the merge feature to give it a personal and professional touch. On the body of the message, you can choose what content style to use, layout settings, and for more convenience, you can use the snippet section to include social media icons, HTML, and others. You can upload a header on your message to give a more professional appearance. Be sure to switch it to ready after configuration and click back to the sequence to go back. Repeat these steps as necessary. When completed, switch the sequence to ready. Click back to campaign to return to the campaign section. Add a goal to your campaign. Choose the appropriate goal applicable to your campaign from the goals section. Make sure that the goal settings are properly configured. Click these icons to configure them. Make sure to save the changes. Repeat these steps throughout all the icons. Connect all the arrows to the sequence icons to indicate its steps. Then, when ready, click Publish to run the sequence. When published, the campaign goes live and you will be presented with the performance of the campaign. Congratulations! You have successfully created a new campaign. This concludes our user guide video for Infusionsoft on building a campaign. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.